Hey guys, it's Jag. Welcome back to the arcade. Let's get back to just another game, Batman Arkham Asylum. Last time we made our way through Killer Croc's lair, and I disappointed all of you dozens of Killer Croc fans by not providing a bio for him. But we got our spores and we got the hell out. And it occurred to me that someone in the comment section below is going to say, well, you didn't fight Scarecrow either, but you did a bio for Scarecrow. Scarecrow's episodes of the animated series were actually interesting, and I was honestly debating on whether or not I was going to do one for him at this point. By the way, I almost walked past this trophy, even though we saw it in the cutscene. Don't do that.
You won 75% of my challenges?
Yes.
Right.
I was debating whether or not I actually wanted to do a bio for Scarecrow at all, but I decided to do one because even though Scarecrow, spoilers, becomes a major antagonist later in the series, and it would have made more sense to do it then, you never actually fight him. Ever. I can't remember a single time in which you fight Scarecrow. So I decided to go ahead and toss it in because that was going to be as close to a boss fight for Scarecrow as we were ever going to have. Killer Croc? We'll see if we actually fight him. I might do something then. Alright, let's see. There should be another... Let's see, we came from... Where did we come from? Came from here. Making our way up. There should be another Riddler challenge trophy before we leave this area. Where is it? Because I could very easily leave the area now, and I don't think I want to. Otherwise, we're going to have to come back here, and it's kind of a pain. There it is, see? That's what our objective is. How to get it. Can I get through this crack in the wall? Are there any weak walls that I can blow up? Do I just need to glide over there? Just like need to focus on that direction? It's hard to say. Well, Batman can save himself if I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I love that it slows down. And if you don't do it, he'll just do it automatically. Okay, so that was not the right answer. How do I do this again? I've legitimately forgotten how you get this trophy. Let's see if I can locate it again. It is at the base of that spire. That's where I need to go. I believe the one that's highlighted. I just lined Batman up to look at it. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I need to get more height. Possibility. Height usually ends up solving a lot of problems. And now... I feel like there is... Oh! I see it. I see the path. Maybe. Well, I see a path. I don't know if I'm going to be able... Am I going to be able to pull this off? I don't think this is how you're supposed to do it. But I'll take it. There sure you can't bust through this wall? Nope. Okay. Well, there you go. That's one way on how to do that. I need to get up higher. That should be both of them in this area though, so we won't need to come back here again. I don't think there's more than two. I'm fairly certain there is no riddle in this area, and yeah, this counts as part of the caves.
It's the E.Nigma show.
Actually, this is the only riddle left. Okay. I know kind of where that is. Do I want to go and do everything in the caves this episode or not? Actually, we're going to have to go through the caves, and I may not have much of a choice. We actually left a lot of the obvious ones behind, because at the time I was doing a bio for Harley, I think? And, I just left them there so that we could collect them when I wasn't minimized. So we actually do have quite a few that we can go get. Just right off the bat. Some of them might take a little bit of digging. And are... oh good. Those plants have reached the Gotham River. Good to know. I don't think they're in the caves. I might be wrong. But with the triple batarang, this should be easy. I'll wait for you to spit them out. Come on. Just like that. And now these things are a joke. If I remember right though, getting up back through the caves is not going to be easy.
I've been running a simulation on the damage Ivy's plants will do if they reach Gotham.
They won't get that far. My antidote will stop them and Ivy.
I hope you're right. I'm here if you need me.
And you'll notice that, hey, this area is blocked off now. We can't go back in there. A lot of areas are going to be blocked off by Ivy until you destroy her. It's kind of good planning and kind of irritating. By the time you get every upgrade that you need, you are driven into a corner to continue in the main story before you can actually really go back and get all of the stuff that you've been missing. Quite frankly, I think 75% of the challenges is actually really good for this stage of the game. Especially since we haven't even
Oracle, we've got another problem.
picked up what's in here.
Two-Face, Riddler, some kind of giant Joker robot?
Unfortunately, nothing that simple. I'm at the main sewer junction, and it appears
Oracle has
the
had enough.
Why? What's he doing now?
I'll look into it.
Oracle's... they did make it in here. Oracle's has reached her bullshit limit for the night. Yeah, spit him out. Come on. Thank you. At this point, these are free XP, which, you know, I'm not going to complain about. Okay, I know that I picked up a couple. I think I picked up that one in that red room, but we're going to take a look just to be sure. And I think you have to go in one of those rooms anyway to do the riddle. I'm going to need to check that out. You grew in a very convenient spot for yourself. Too bad it won't help. Pop. I do like the fact that it splatters your camera. It's kind of cool. Alright, did I pick up this one? I did. Do I need... is this the room that I'm thinking of? Let's see here. I don't think it is. We would see the underside of the bridge if it was. So this room, completely useless to us. I'm not going to pretend that I'm going to remember everything that's down here. I'm actually really bad at remembering the stuff that's in here in particular. Batman, drop down! But I do want to go ahead and try to pick up what we can. If I remember right...
The Titan water seems to be corrosive, but it shouldn't trouble the suit. What have you found out?
I'm not sure you're ready for this.
No, but go ahead.
Joker's pumping all the waste product from the Titan process into that chamber. It acts as a kind of natural storage tank. Once it's full, it releases the water into the Gotham River. Normally, it's safe, but...
But this time it's full of Titan. How do I stop it?
I'm working on it.
The question mark that we're looking for is on the underside of one of these bridges. Ah, there. There's a goodie that we left behind. Can I get that from here? Maybe? Nope. Alright, where do I go for that one? I feel like I could glide down there to get it if I found the right point. But I could be wrong. Let's see here. Batman, if you jump right from here. There we go. Look at that. I can do things. Really, I can. I think that might be the room we're interested in as well. I think I've mentioned this several times in the past. Caves are my nemesis. Ah, I see. This is the path that you would normally take to get that. Interesting. Well, there you go. I reverse engineered it for you guys. I get twisted around and lost in caves all the time. Anyone who's seen my Dark Soul Let's Play, God, we need to get back to that, knows that for a fact. And I guess I should bring it up. There's going to be more delays on Dark Souls. I'm not really at liberty to say. Let's just say that there are personal issues getting in the way and leaving it at that. But we're going to have to, for one thing, find a better recording setup. And that's also going to take some time. So, Dark Souls is not gone forever. It's just going to feel like it. Because this is the longest delay that I think we've had. And honestly, this time I don't have an ETA for you guys. I'm sorry. But it is what it is. Okay, let's see here. I'll probably make some sort of tweet about that or something on the Facebook later for the people who aren't watching Batman, and shame on you for the people who aren't. But for the people who are and are interested in Dark Souls, there is your exclusive. Right. I would really love to get the puzzle done this episode. That puzzle right there. I'm trying to remember where you started. I swear to God, it has something to do with one of these rooms, one of these little alcoves. But my memory is failing me on exactly which one and where. It's gonna really bug the hell out of me if I have to come back down here because I hate this place. I may just give up and make some progress. Just because I don't want this entire episode to be consumed with hunting down trophies. I feel like snagging a good number of them as I go is the best answer. We will have at least one or two backtracking episodes to get them all. There's another grippy wall. I love how the grippy walls are lit up and obvious. Climb up. Climb up. Let's see, where am I going from here? Oh, is this where you're going to teach me how to climb down? Cool. Feel like I probably could have learned this ages ago, and it probably did try to teach me. Batman, I really dislike the camera. If I have one complaint about anything in this, it's the camera. It just feels... Oh, hey. You were hiding. I don't appreciate that. It just feels really unnatural in some places. Wait, I saw it right there. I can do it here. And since his movement is based off of the camera, it can bring Batman to a total standstill at the most inconvenient times. And that's what I really don't like. You actually have to move the camera to continue moving Batman, and that is incredibly awkward.
How are you doing this?
Cheating. See, there's the question mark I was looking for. And I think I have an idea. I think. If that's the question mark that I'm looking for, that wall right there, where we were before. Batman, don't you fall into the abyss. That might be where the dot for the question mark is. Let's go take another look. I knew it had something to do with one of these. There it is. Yes. Now how to align this. Is that good enough? Yes. Excellent. That's all I wanted out of life. I knew it had something to do with one of those side rooms. If you can identify the bridge, it's pretty easy to pick out where that dot has to be. But you have to know that the question mark you're looking for is on the underside of the bridge. Otherwise it won't do you any good. And I would love to know how the Riddler got there to put that out, really. I mean, let's face it, a lot of this would be really impressive for him to do. Okay. Now that we've done that, I think for the time being, we are pretty much done with this room. If I can find a place to go across. So we can actually make some story progress this episode. We got 7 whole minutes. There's probably a trophy down here or so that I'm going to forget about. But that's okay.
According to the plans I have on file, there are 3 control rooms. The first is directly above you.
Yeah, I'll shut them all down.
What will happen if this Titan stuff reaches Gotham?
It won't reach Gotham.
Let's see, where next? I think straight across, actually. Yeah. That wall?
Get a move on! I'm not joking. I want it done now. You heard him. You done yet?
Yeah, we're at full power, pumping out gallons of the stuff. What will it do? Who cares? But my mom lived down by the dock. I know.
Everyone knows.
Don't you talk about her. I'll kill you, you understand?
He's just messing.
Bad. You can't believe a word he said.
I mean, you got a point.
Titan stuff does to people.
Okay.
Mom. Gonna be in his movie.
Let's see here. This is actually fun.
I take it you've done what I told you to do.
You can take 3 of these guys if you do this right. So they come to investigate, and now you can pull them into the abyss, which is not very Batman-like, but a lot of fun. There's still one left. Yeah, here he comes.
Can you hear me? Oh, for the love of... I suppose that's you in there, Bat.
Yes, I'm here.
Well, enjoy it while you can. These caves will be your tomb.
I feel like we're getting upgrades really quickly now. Really? That's the last? Okay. That's the last combo. Wow. If you have to go through all 4 of those combos to get the combo Batarang before you power up the triple and double Batarangs, man, you gotta go deep into the combo line before you can do anything with it. Alright, secrets map. Leaving a few things behind, not too bad, really. Not worth it. This one we're not going to be able to get, and this, once we kill Poison Ivy, will be an easier path back to get these others. So I think we're going to call it good for now. I'm not going to go roam across and go look for them now that we're up here. Oh, interview tape.
And I've got yours too. Know what? It stinks. Carry on, guys.
Please don't do that again, Mr. Cash. It's not helping. I'm sorry about the problem, but what can we do if you insist on hospitalizing 3 dogs?
Strap on whatever you like, Doc. This thing just tickles. I'm happy to wait here. Wait for the Bat. He'll be back, and I'll kill him. Then Cash. Then you.
In your dream. Now get him. Now.
It is cool to note that I kind of feel like his hostility towards Cash is a reference back to the show because of that hostility with Harvey Bullock.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah,
All right.
whatever. I obviously didn't get the...
Shoot to kill, huh? Good luck with that. And now we can use the Batarang during combos. You really have to enjoy the fighting system to put your first 4.
With you, making you all look like fools.
Yes, I am. First 4 upgrades into getting the combo Batarang. That actually is deeper into that tree than I would have expected them to put it. But you know what? We have it now. Maybe I can extend my combo somehow. Maybe I can get good at this game. But I think we're going to call it an episode here, guys. Next time, we've got to find our way to these control rooms and shut down those pumps before all this Titan goo turns Gotham into whatever it will turn it into. It's not going to get there because we're going to stop it. Thanks for coming out and watching today. If you enjoyed what you saw, give me that little thumbs up down below. It always makes me feel really good about videos. They get those, and it does help the channel out. If you're new to the channel and you enjoyed what you watched today, click the subscribe button. You'll see me upload once to twice every weekday. If you have any hints, tips, or tricks, or you just want to talk about Batman, leave me a comment down below. As always, once again, thank you for coming out and watching today. I much appreciate it, and you guys have a great day. Later.